A quick setup guide to Google Analytics. Something that you'll definitely want to add to your website once you're done is Google Analytics to measure all the data and the traffic that comes to the website from this point onwards. I'm going to give you a quick setup guide on how to do that. Now, if you don't have an account with Google Analytics just yet, all you can do is go to analytics.google.com, or you can just search for it in Google and it'll come up. You will sign in using your Google login details and you'll eventually land on a dashboard of sorts. Now, I'm going to show you very quickly how to do this. Don't worry about all the crazy data that you see. You're just going to make sure that you find the admin page of your actual account. The admin page of your Google Analytics account will look something like this. You'll have 3 columns for account, property, and then view. If you don't have this yet, don't worry too much about it, but you'll most likely at least see the account. Now, this is your actual personal account that you've just created. Underneath your account, you've got all your different properties. And in this bar here, which you will probably see, but if you don't, either way, you're going to go to Create New Property. In Google language, properties are basically websites. So it'll bring up a page like this and it'll ask you what you want to track. We're going to be tracking a website instead of a mobile app. Now you know for later too. I'm just going to put in the website name here for Awesome Industries, and then you're just going to put in your URL. There we go. You can select your industry category. Just for the sake of this, I'm just going to say business. You can choose your reporting zone as well, and then you're going to hit this nice blue button that says Get Tracking ID. For Google Analytics website tracking, there's 2 things that you'll want to know about. The one is the piece of script that needs to be added to your website so that Google can actually track the script, or there's also the tracking ID. Now, before we go any further, let me show you what happens on our side on the website. You're going to go to your dashboard, you're going to hover over X over the left here, and you're going to go to Overview. In Overview, you're going to scroll down through your extensions and you're going to find the Google Analytics plugin that comes bundled with X. And you're going to click Install and Activate. In your plugin list, you're going to click the Activate button. Now that Google Analytics is installed, all you have to do is hover over X in the top left here and you'll see in the list underneath Cornerstone, we've got Google Analytics. Click on that. The Google Analytics settings will pop up, and it's actually extremely simple. This is why I love this plugin so much. You literally click Enable Google Analytics, and you select the header or the footer. You can just stick to header for now, and you literally just paste in your analytics code. Now, going back to analytics, that is this piece of script over here that you're just going to copy, go into your plugin, and paste. And once that's pasted in there, you're going to click Update. Now that this is done, you've got your Google Analytics account, which is watching this very site, and you've got your plugin set up with the code that allows Google to track it. If you go back to Google Analytics, you'll see here that in the status bar at the top here, it shows no data received in the past 48 hours. Google Analytics normally takes a few hours to kick in, up to a day or 2 sometimes. Just come back to your account every now and again and refresh to make sure, because eventually it's going to start looking a little something like this. And you will start seeing the data for your website start rocking up. And that's all for this tutorial.